What's good, guys? It's Monster Champion. We're here for a Madden 13 ranked game. I got the Raiders. My opponent has the Seahawks in this animation right here. That first play, if you want to go ahead and rewind that, yes, my guy did go completely retardo. But hey, it happens sometimes, and that play pretty much describes what happened this game. My opponent tended to get the long end of the stick every single time. Madden seemed to favor him on most things. I did catch a couple breaks, but for the most part, that is what happened. And then on defense, he pretty much just kind of a little bit turboed with Bruce Irvin the entire game. He used a Bruce Irvin almost every single play. But, you know, it is what it is. It worked out well for him. But one thing I want to talk about in this video is practicing, you know, the stuff that you're running and things like that before you take it into the super big games. And, you know, one location I would say that a lot of people often overlook, I would say even tournament players and guys like that overlook, is the ranked games. And they can be very valuable for practicing. It's great to have a crew that you could practice with that's elite players and things like that. And, you know, other good players that you could play with, guys that are around, guys on forums, things like that. That is all great and dandy. But the thing about those guys is most of them know exactly how to play the game. Most of them, you know, are kind of predictable a little bit, just as far as you kind of know what they're going to do. You know, the wheels, you know, they know what's effective. They're going to take advantage of it. And they're going to, you know, you've probably seen them play before, and you kind of have an idea what they're going to do, what they're going to do to counter you. Whereas in a ranked match, you have no clue. People will do some of the randomest things you've ever seen in a ranked match, but sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. You know, sometimes you get a good opponent, sometimes you don't. But one thing I like to do is practice in ranked matches, which I'm doing here, working on a little mini part of the just read scheme. Basically just working on the run out of it and the little things like that. But definitely that's been working out well for us, is that little part there. This is the scheme we used against Cookie Boy. Again, it's that same just read scheme, but it's just coming at it from a different angle. And sometimes, you know, you don't have to change your scheme completely. Maybe just approach it from a different angle. Maybe use a different play as the base play, or a different formation, or, you know, different personnel, something like that. Minor tweaks can sometimes be the biggest difference for you in the long run. And you know, that's what we're working on here. Another thing that I want to talk about is in Atlanta. They are having another tournament, and this time it's going to be June 8th. And the crew versus crew is actually going to be June 7th, but definitely probably going to be the last major tournament of the year. Maybe the toughest tournament of the year as well. I know Problem and them have already booked their flights. The guys from last time are going to be there. There's probably going to be even more people there. So it's going to be crazy. 5,000 total pot, 4K for first, 1,000 for second, and a 140 entry fee. So if you are in Atlanta, or if you are around the area, even if you're not, you may want to make this trip, man, because there's definitely going to be a lot of side betting and a lot of stuff going on, a lot of great competition, and it's going down, guys. So definitely make your trip, you know, plan it. Whatever, I'm trying to give you guys the heads up early so that you have time. I know last time I kind of only gave you a week, so this will be June 8th again, and definitely going to want to check that out. But again, here we are. First half was terrible, absolutely terrible, and you know, the second half continues with this stuff. Oh man, my man Mr. G, I need you to pick that. I really need you to pick that, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully these adjustments will really start paying off, because again, in this game we're also working on defense too. I'm kind of working on some new plays, working on some new setups and things like that, and hopefully they will start paying off for us, because you know, when you're making the right adjustments over time, eventually it should work out for you. And here we get a huge stop on fourth down. This guy was definitely doing his best to win this game. You know, he was milking clock, making smart reads, making smart plays, doing all the right things to win the game. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that. And that's another reason I like practicing the ranked games, because you'll find guys that are going to be going their hardest, and you really don't have to put any money up. You don't have to try anything new. You know, they're going to be trying, and you know they're going to be trying because they're playing for the points and things like that. And so you know if your stuff works against them, I'm not saying it's going to work at an elite level, but you know, at least generally speaking, that it works decently. And then you can go ahead and try it against those higher level players and see how it does for you. So it's kind of what we're doing here. Go ahead, get the ground game established, and now we are only down 3, which is big. And as you can see, this guy is trying to get down on the ground game. One thing that was interesting that I found was that he didn't run all the time with Lynch. I mean, if I'm using them, I'm running with Lynch almost every rip, but he definitely liked Washington. But the weird thing was that he would put Lynch at fullback, and I don't know how good he is at that spot, but, you know, I don't know. I guess it works out for this guy. He does decently, so it is what it is. But, you know, we got the pick, got the stop. And now we just need to get another stop because this guy needs to get a touchdown. So we go ahead and start sending some different blitzes at him, sending some different coverages and things like that. And already, you know, we've got the pressure on him. Oh my goodness, can we get a pick? No. But, you know, we've pretty much got him in a bottle because we figured out what he likes to do. We know what he likes to do. And the defense we were working on, we figured out kind of how to make the different adjustments to that in order for it to be successful against what he is doing. And right here, we catch him on a run, commit, and we go ahead and bob our head a little bit, you know, head bobbing, whatever they call it. And the reason is, man, because, you know, there's certain things that I have are pet peeves. Everybody has different pet peeves. You know, mine are going to be if you block an extra point or a punt or something like that, or if you turbo blitz or something like that. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't know why it bothers me. It's like not super glitchy or anything, but it just does when I see people like turboing and stuff off the edge or through the middle. And, you know, I make it my goal to really try to stomp you as much as possible. But I'm just being brutally honest here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed this gameplay. As you can see, the second half, turning it up and scored 28 unanswered. And that was the difference of the ball game. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, man, be sure to subscribe for more. Leave a thumbs up. Till the next time, this Monster Chappie, we gone.